guys, and welcome back to my channel. I really hope you're doing well, and I really hope this video finds you well. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. That would mean a lot to me. As you can see from the title, in this video I'll share with you the YouTube channels that I've been watching a lot recently, and I really think that if you haven't came across them yet, you will definitely love them too. Okay, I have my notes here to not be all over the place and to not go into much details, because I love going into much detail sometimes, but I want to give you the freedom to have your own take on their channels. As a little disclaimer, there's no particular order. Some of the YouTubers that I'll mention in this video I discovered recently. Some of them I've been watching for a while, and as I said, there's no particular order. I've been just taking my notes as long as I watched their videos. Ali's channel I discovered not so long ago, and I fell in love with his channel immediately. He's a junior doctor in Cambridge. He does a lot of videos around productivity, how to stay productive, what to do to be productive, what I feel personally in need of that kind of content. I love how well prepared his videos are. You can tell that right away that he put a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of preparation into his YouTube channel, and I do personally appreciate that a lot. Aliyah, when I clicked that button of subscribe 2 months ago, she was at 35,000, I guess. Now she is at 100,000 subscribers. Her channel grew so fast in the past couple of months. I love her editing, and considering the fact that she started her YouTube channel not so long ago, I really think that she is so talented in editing and storytelling and her style of vlogs, so you should definitely check her channel out. Okay, the purple Paulas. Her channel I discovered in the most random way because I was searching for moody Parisian vlogs, and yes, that's what I literally typed into my search button, but that's exactly what I needed, because her videos are so moody, but not in a bad way if that sounds bad to you. In a good way, it just takes you in, like you are feeling like you are a part of a vlog. The video that she uploaded about her separation with her husband actually made me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people, tear up, because I love her honesty and I love her. She communicates what's going on in her life. Elena, she is a New York-based YouTuber who also happens to be my friend, and I am so glad for that, because I love her videos not as just a friend of her, but also as a viewer, as a YouTuber. I get pretty excited when she uploads, and she has a lot of New York content, which I in need of right now. So Elena, if you're watching this video, please upload more New York vlogs. I need them. She also has that really outstanding series where she discovers different neighborhoods of New York City with local people who grew up there. How cool is that? Marina has 3 different YouTube channels where she uploads consistently, by the way. She runs a company with her husband. She's pregnant with her 2nd baby, and her first one is a toddler yet. So whenever I feel like I don't have time and energy for doing certain things, I'm like, I better have. I better have, because she does inspire me a lot with her energy and her ability to be all over the place, not in a bad way. Like she has that all together. She seems like she has it all together. So her channel that I love the most is Silicon Valley Girl. She lives in San Francisco, and her channel is mainly about her life there, her businesses, how she managed to keep that all together. You should definitely check her out. Jessica's channel is unlike any other channel that I at least watch on YouTube, and I feel like her content is unlike any other content out there because her story is so unique. She struggled with addiction for almost 10 years. She has been in and out of prison, and she even gave birth to her first daughter in prison, and her content is mainly about her experience. She has definitely best storytelling skills, because yes, it's one thing to live that story, but it's definitely another thing to be able to communicate that story to other people and make them feel curious about that. I personally think that I learned a lot from her channel, because those topics are normally not so spoken, I guess. So yeah, she is definitely a unique example on YouTube. Catherine has also 2 YouTube channels, and even though her main channel is obviously bigger, has a larger audience, I personally enjoy her vlog channel more. I feel like her vlog channel has that raw footage. I bet she doesn't repeat any of the things that she said already, which I do a lot. Like sometimes I say something and I'm like, oh, that doesn't feel right, so I'll just re-say that, refilm that. And I bet she doesn't do that at all. Like, she just shows the things as they are, and I appreciate that a lot. I wish sometimes I was like that as well. Even though we have never met in person, we've been following each other with Jess for a while now. I've been always admiring her style. I love how minimal her style is. I kind of feel like it resonates with mine in a way, I think. And yeah, she started her YouTube channel, I guess a year ago. It's mainly about fashion, style, well, and can we take a minute of appreciation for Australian accent? Can we do that? I kind of feel like you can almost imitate American accent even if you're not a native speaker. But when it comes to Australian accent, when it comes to British accent or Irish accents, if you're not a native speaker, it will almost be impossible for you to speak the way they do. So just, I love your accent. Helloo Sunny is one of my good friends in the real world, but I really feel like even if you have never met in person, I would be still a loyal subscriber of her content because I love her content. I love how natural she is in her vlogs. I love how relatable her content is, which is also so important. And I've been really enjoying her Girl Talk series a lot, so I'm looking forward for a new video every single time. On top of that, she also has two different YouTube channels. One is in English, one is in Turkish, so I'm pretty lucky to be able to enjoy both of them. First video of Chloe that I watched was of her speaking on 5 languages, and I was like, wow, because I know 3 languages and I already feel like it's a decent amount of languages to speak. When I hear people speaking on 5, I'm like, wow, I have to keep up. But of course, other than her being able to speak on 5 different languages, I also adore her YouTube channel a lot. I kind of feel like it has a calming energy, the colors, the theme, her voice, the aesthetic overall. Okay, I'm pretty sure you know who Graham is. If you have ever watched any financial videos, I'm pretty sure you came across his channel. But recently, I've been personally enjoying his second channel even more, which is called Iced Coffee Hour, and he co-hosts this channel with Jack. It's a podcast type of channel. They do invite a lot of guests there and mainly talk about personal finances. Shelby and Monica Church. I've been watching their videos here and there for a while, but I haven't been a subscriber until recently. And it took me a minute to realize that there are 2 different channels and 2 different girls, and there are actual twins. So I was pretty sure I was watching the same person. Now I kind of feel like it's so obvious that they are so different, both manner-wise, visually, and I was like, how silly it was of me to think that I was watching the same person. But now I subscribe to all of their channels, and both of them have 2 different channels, a lot of channels. So they do a lot of content around real estate, and currently they are renovating a house in Palm Springs, California, and they do a lot of content about house renovation, which I personally enjoy watching. Moya, I recently discovered her channel, and again, can we take a minute of accent appreciation, because Irish accent is another accent that I do love a lot, and I love her aesthetic, I love her vlogs, I love, by the way, she lives in Dublin and she does a lot of vlogs on her channel. I love her, I'm not sure if that's the right word, but her attitude in videos. I love her style of talking and kind of communicating. Natalie Barbu. I really feel like her YouTube channel is underappreciated on YouTube because I've been watching her videos for a long while now. I guess, I don't know, at least a year, maybe more. I would say more, and she does put a lot of effort into her YouTube channel. She has her own agency and she does a lot of financial productivity content on her YouTube channel. And on top of all that, she recently bought her first house, and it is a pretty old house, so she also does a lot of renovation content, which we love. So yeah, definitely go check her out. Okay, where I live, Jenny. We have never met in person, but I know that she is a good friend of Elena, and I really wish we meet in person one day because I love your content. I do love your content. Jenny's content just gives me this nostalgic vintage vibe in her videos. I literally feel nostalgic for New York. Again, New York. I miss New York, if you can tell that. I love that she focused on self-love, self-care on her channel. Nicole's channel, I'm also glad that I discovered way before a lot of people did on YouTube as well. You know when you feel like you're pretty lucky that you discovered a YouTube channel from a very beginning stage, and then when they become pretty popular on YouTube, you're like, I've been here before you did. I love her storytelling, I love her sense of humor, I love how fast she speaks and how good she is in storytelling. I literally adore that. Julia's YouTube channel I discovered a couple of months ago, and the first video of her that I watched was about pandemic, describing pandemic to my past self, I guess. She is hilarious. She does sketch all of her videos herself. First video of Brad that I watched was about his travel experience to Istanbul. That was the first video that caught my attention. And after I moved to New York, we have had a chance to meet over coffee. So I love his travel vlogs a lot, his cinematography, his editing skills. As much as I do enjoy his travel vlogs, I also enjoy his New York vlogs a lot. Maybe it's just because I miss New York so much, or there's something different about New York vlogs. The last two YouTube channels are pretty big actually, so I'm pretty sure you have came across them at some point in your YouTube life. But if you haven't, for some reason, I'm here to change that. Jubilee. I love that YouTube channel. It's not like a personal YouTube channel, but I love that. They do a lot of content on controversial topics or the topics that are not so spoken in our society, so definitely do check their channel out. And last but definitely not least, shame on me that I discovered her recently, Jen. I know it's my bad that I haven't watched her for years, but it's better late than never. So yeah, I love her food videos, and she does a lot of Korean food. And you know, at some point I've been craving Korean food that I've never ever tried in my life. So that's the effect that Jen has on me. If you want to check Jen's channel out, especially her food videos, what I eat in a day, what I eat in a week, she makes me hungry every time I watch her videos. That's it, my battery died, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have ever watched some of the channels that I mentioned in this video, please write that in the comments. If you heard someone new in this video, please write that in the comments. Yeah, let's have a conversation about the people we watch on YouTube. So thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this content, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!